Всем привет! Я обожаю проходить игру Enderal. Поехали. Далее. Ряд из песни. Ну что ж, идем. Куда мы идем? Мы идем, возвращаемся обратно. Так. Наш масла придется пешкать. И сказать могу, что мы все сделали. Мы нашли колдунью. Она могла немножко исцелиться, но не до конца. Должно быть полегче от местных хвори. Такое дело. Вот, в принципе, вот так вот.
Yes?
Huh? Can I help you?
Так, идем. Ну вот, мы вернемся. Волнующий. Спокойно.
Just how
Penny, madame. Please, just one penny.
Obulus, my dame, please. The Lord would have redeemed you.
Егор, стоишь? Тихонько. Потихоньку. Ну-ка.
Oi, you there.
Bloody cutthroats.
Don't look at me like that. Looking for trouble, huh?
Рынок.
They just sit on their asses and hope things settle
Вроде
themselves.
Yes.
должен быть в этом месте. Так, ну-ка, извините.
Stop ignoring me.
Ничего тебе.
Yes? Madame?
ХВСС. Не самый. Модел. Сюда. Портал бараков. Пока не могу понять, что не прокачается достаточно. Пока не намерен, я не могу видеть. Пройдем вместе. Где их много. Вниз.
Can I help you?
Здрасте. Ну, здрасте. Не могу. Потому что не знаю, вообще это интересно кому-нибудь. Так. Он спит. Он разбудим. Чего спит? Чуть лучше. Так.
Huh? What do you want? Walk blessed.
Так.
Yes.
This is holy ground, Outlander. You don't belong here.
Now, if it isn't the prodigy,
Ну,
well,
там
yes,
мы
I know.
знали.
She's already told me
Сообщил мне об
everything.
этом. Хороший
Good
робот,
work,
даже несмотря на то,
even though
что
part of her report seemed
казался
to be
мне
a bit.
чересчур уничтоженный.
But I'll leave the
Ну,
judgment
я
to
предоставлю
Aranfiel. He
судить.
wants to talk to you anyway. Seems you've caught
Хочу
his interest.
поговорить с тобой. Кажется, тебе не спустить его.
Didn't I tell you that
Разве я не
already?
говорил об этом? Ты
He's the highly esteemed,
Святой,
holy
великий
Grand
магистр
Master
Ордена.
of the Order, Tilor Aranfiel, son of Lorius
Старший
I, praised be his
или
name,
что-то вроде того.
an old legend, risen from the dead or something like that. In the Emporium,
Хранилище
the
крайнее
last
здание
building on
слева
the
от храма.
left side of the
Просто
temple, just
скажи,
tell the
что
guard that Aranfiel has asked for
Где
you, and they
пропустить?
will let you in. Ah yes,
Ах да,
before
пока я
I
не забыл.
forget,
Мадам Лучи
my
оставила
dame
тебе
Lucy
небольшой
has
подарок.
left a token of gratitude for you. It's your
Что это?
choice. Do you want a book, an old map, or a bag of pennies?
Блин, испортили, все хорошо.
Very well. I'm sure we'll talk again later.
Давайте посмотрим, что за книжка.
I understand why this is so important to you. The Grandmaster wants us to
Прям так? Получается. Смотрим. Ну, может, так. Скрытность. Осталось. Управление. Луки. Скорость атаки. Сейчас больше. Знаю, да, почему нельзя вот эти прокатить. Местный блок. Страна. Я не хочу прокатить. Что вспоминаю. Пока невозможно. Ладно. Возвращаемся. Возвращаемся.
There you are. Walk blessed. You have a moment?
Ah, greetings. Of course. What do you need?
The Archmagister ordered me to find out more about the Pyrrhian Civil War. The one
Yes.
that took place shortly before the cleansing.
Thou art mine.
That's
Русских солнца. Там что видите? Игра.
Move along.
Так. Сюда подходит.
This is holy ground, Outlander. You don't belong here.
Ой. Высоковато, кстати, спускаться. Высоко. Что пройти?
Well met.
Пожалуйста.
Need something?
Или чего-то нет. Нам даже говорить стражем, нам казалось, что стражем придется что-то рассказывать, но стражем ничего не пришлось говорить. Такие дела. Давайте потихоньку идем. Так.
And to send an entire division across the sea because of a suspicion is madness.
We need to find out who sent the mercenaries. This Pegast said
Пегас
that
сказал,
we're
что
after
они
the
пошли
Signet
за
Stone, and
сигнальным
if they
камнем.
succeed in getting hold of it next time, then the Black Guardian alone knows how to stop the
Известно, как
cycle.
остановить цикл.
The cycle.
Цикл?
Listening
Слушай,
to you talk almost makes me
забыл,
forget
что
that all
всякие
this fuss
цикл
here is
состоит
merely
только на
based
ваших
on some bad dreams you and your
снах,
Neronian
которых
friends
были
had.
у вас.
The threat is
Угроза
real.
реальна. Представь,
Deny it
если
as
тебе
much
это
as you
нравится.
like,
Да.
but deep inside, you
Слушай,
feel it as
раньше,
much
чем
as I
было.
do.
Tila, you're a commander, and a commander doesn't care about feelings, but about facts.
Тело,
You
это
have
ты
made
был.
this mistake before, Tila, back then in Kira. And we all know
The mission will happen. I'm sorry. So, you are the prodigy everyone is talking about.
Интересно.
Interesting. I am Teodor Aranthia,
Сын
son of Lorius the
Великий
First and
магистр,
Grand Master of the
да.
Order, and I'm honored to meet you.
Зовут?
What is your name? Yes,
Да.
and I will come
Я
straight to
перейду
the point.
сразу к делу.
You are here because I believe
Ты здесь,
that you
потому
are
что я верю
special.
в твою способность,
Humanity
человечество,
faces a threat that needs to be
которого
stopped,
нужно
and to achieve this,
Исчерпать.
you are indispensable.
необходимость.
Among other things, yes. I do not need
Мне
to
не
explain
нужно
to you that the
объяснять,
present
что случилось.
situation on Vin is chaotic. The
Живу.
wars, the living dead, common
Прости,
people who are losing their minds, to
Только
name only the most
очевидно.
obvious. What most people are not aware of
Чем
is the
люди не
connection
беспокоятся,
between
так
these
это связь
events.
между этими
You,
событиями
however,
и людьми.
have encountered it, as have I.
Видение, вы знаете,
I
откуда
do.
приходит.
And I will explain everything to
Скажу,
you,
что означает.
what it means,
Кто вы такие,
who we
какова
are,
твоя
and what your part in all of
идём
this is.
сейчас.
Come, follow me. Maybe you already know who I
Возможно,
am.
тебе уже известно,
My
кто я.
entire life I
Всю мою
served the
жизнь
gods who ruled Vin, until their death 2 years ago. What you probably do not know
Hello.
is that the one responsible for their death is my
Hello.
son, Narazul Aranthia. He hated the light
Он ненавидел
because he believed that they robbed
свету,
mankind
потому
of
что
their right to
верил, что они
freedom,
украли
so
человечество.
he strived to overthrow
Поэтому
them.
он стремился
He
свергнуть.
found followers, formed an
Он
army and
нашел
declared war on
последовательниц,
them,
привел армию и
and
объявил,
thus on me, a
таким
servant of the
образом,
Lightborn
не
as well.
студировать свет.
It all ended in a battle 30
Закончилась
years
битва
ago,
30 лет назад,
which
которая
Narazul won. He killed
он
every
убил
single
каждого,
survivor except for me,
кроме
and
с
locked
чего
me in a
заперли
dungeon on
посреди
Neri.
мира, и с-
I still do not know
Почему
why
я
he
это
spared
делал?
Yes, after more than 30 years, when the death of the gods made the magic around the prison disappear. And during my escape in the northern mountains of
Спустя
Neri,
более чем 30
I
лет,
also
когда
had them for the first time. The dreams.
Где?
I always saw the same glaring
Я всегда видел
light, heard screams,
вообще ужас
and I
света.
felt like I was
Слышал крики,
burning
я
up
чувствовал,
from
как
the
я
inside.
горю.
And
Всего
above all,
какое
like a veil,
было основание
there was the knowledge
успешности.
of imminence. At first, of course, I dismissed these
Сначала,
dreams
конечно,
as
я
the illusion
отвергал
of
эти
man
сны,
close.
как освобождение человека.
So I concentrated
Поэтому
on
я
making it
сосредоточился на
through the
том, чтобы
mountains
как иногда.
somehow. 2 days after my
Через
escape,
2
I was completely exhausted, and I would have died if a former acolyte of my son
Если
had
бы
not found
ошибка
me.
вышла, то сын не подошел меня.
Yes, but he did not
Да,
recognize
но
me.
он не знал
They
меня.
brought me to their headquarters instead,
Их штаб
an
в
old
старом месте в горах.
monastery in
Другие
the
знали меня,
mountains.
но так предпочли.
The others were aware of my identity, but for whatever reason they did not kill me. Maybe because they thought that
Быть
the
может,
death
они
of the
думали, что
lightborn had
смерть...
made me insignificant. I do not know. Still,
Ну, не знаю.
even after my
Однако,
recovery, the
даже
dreams
после
continued. At first,
восстановления
I
сны
doubted my
продолжались.
sanity. But after some time, I
Сомневался
told
в
the
этом.
leader of the majors,
Кстати, мы через некоторое время сразу
he said something that I'd never expected.
подумать, я был не один,
He,
и
as well as
другим
many
магически
others,
одаренными.
magically gifted on Vin, dreamed the same
Те же
dreams.
самые сны,
And the
причем
more we
больше
talked about the matter, the
это
stronger our
применение
suspicions
росло.
grew. It's now turned
Со
out
справкой.
to be the truth. Dreams,
Сны, они происходят с того же места.
they are a shared memory. A collective subconscious. Yes, I know that you can feel it too, and
Ну, что
probably
ты
far
это
more
тоже чувствуешь, и
intensely.
вероятно, сильнее нас.
But like you back then, we were not
Тогда
able to
мы не
make
могли
sense of
разобраться в
it.
вопросах, поэтому мы
So we
шли
went
искать
looking
ответы,
for answers in the
которые были
remains
до
of the
нас.
civilization that was before us, the Pyreans.
Так вот, zачем эти раскопки? Сторона. Истина.
Three things.
И вещи.
First, there were many civilizations before us and before them.
Основание было. Отсюда. Может, тысячи.
The history of
Эта история каждой все еще развивается в шаблоне. Так, подождите.
apex of their existence simply disappeared without any trace.
Они появлялись различными.
Everything that
Все,
has
что
happened
произошло,
in the past years and which is still
показывает на
happening
то, что еще
indicates that this disappearance lies ahead of us. We are part of an eternal loop,
мы
a
часть
cycle, and our cycle is
цикле, наш
approaching
цикл
its end.
вершины.
I see why
Я
you would say
понимаю, почему ты
that,
читаешь.
and
Мне
I
тоже
felt
довольно
the same
долго
way for a
казалось.
very long time too. But there came a moment when we simply
Стал
could
момент,
not
когда мы
deny it
просто не могли
anymore.
были шутить.
We began to study the
Начали
history of the
изучать историю
Pyreans more
убийцев
intensely,
более
and the
интенсивно,
parallels were
необычными.
extraordinary.
В самом начале
In its early
Пиратская
days, the
армия
Pyrean
была
Empire
разбита.
was split up by a disaster,
Потому
just
что
like Vin was split up by the
Вселенная
Starfall after the
после-
reign of the Eterna. Also, the Pyreans had a
Кроме того,
ruling
Пиреция была
caste who declared themselves gods
каста,
after
которая
the
объявила
catastrophe.
себя Богом.
The two castes
Две
of the
касты
Sun
режим
Priest. They too ruled
тоже
until
правильно,
they
пока
were
не были свергнуты.
overthrown.
Без
This overthrowing was
Вспышка
followed by an
войн,
outbreak of
хаос.
wars and chaos. And then, just like that,
Затем
Pyreans ceased
Пирийцы
to
просто
exist.
взяли и исчезли. Они не знали, что это
They knew
неизбежно.
it was imminent, but they could not
Смогли это
prevent it.
предотвратить. Не
They
знали
called this event the cleansing.
ощущения.
They tried, but they
Они
failed.
пытались, но не
Who
смогли.
knows
Кто
why?
знает почему. Возможно, они
Maybe
уже...
they found out too late, or
Быть
maybe
может,
they
они
were
были
too
слишком
weak.
слабы.
That
Сейчас
is a question we need
вопрос,
to
на который
find an
нам...
answer to. The end was not violent, at least not in the sense as we know it. There was no natural disaster, no magical explosion, no plague. Even though there was war in the
Несмотря на то,
Pyrean
что
Empire before its ruin, when the cleansing happened,
Или была война,
it was as
когда
if all
ощущение
living
произошло такое
beings
чувство.
simply fell down and died.
Ужасно.
It is ghastly. Well, this is the
Именно
reason
поэтому нам
why
нужна
we need your help.
помощь. В каждом цикле
Not only
повторяется не
episodes
только.
of history recur within every
Это
cycle,
касается и персонажей.
characters do as well. Yes, the Pyreans call them
Пирийцы
the
называются
emissaries.
посланниками.
They
Они
emerge
как
very
законы
shortly
природы
before the
появляются
cleansing
задолго до
occurs,
того.
like a law of nature, an answer to
Ответ
the
к
red
красному
madness.
безумию в один из тех
And I
поколений.
am one of them, as are you. While I take on
Пока я
the
беру
role
на
of
себя
the
роль правителя,
ruler,
ты
you
принимаешь
take
свою
on the
роль
role of
роль
the prophetess.
писательницы.
It's just a
Это просто
description.
название.
Call it what you will,
Назвать
but
как хочешь.
without doubt, it
Это
is
правда.
the truth.
Твоя история прекрасно
Your
соответствует
story matches
всем.
the descriptions perfectly. Yes, Former enemies or not, both sides have understood the magnitude
Обе
of the
стороны
threat.
понимают масштаб
The
угрозы.
magical knowledge of Narazul's former mages is vast, as is the power of the Holy Order.
Хотя с этим согласен
Even
не
though
сам.
not all of the keepers agree, as you probably have already noted yourself. I do not know. Firesmark the mage has told me your
Волшебник
story.
рассказал мне эту
And
историю.
even though your fate is tragic,
Лично в
unlike
отличие от
me,
меня,
you
тебе
were
не было ничего
insignificant before your
особенного.
change. So maybe everyone can become an emissary. No, as I already said, the emissaries simply appear. On the one hand, your power. You carry the potential to master any skill within a fraction of the usual time needed. On the other hand, your ability, your visions are a window into the past. And as you can feel the thread this world is woven with. And because of that, you can see things that have happened and thus will happen again. This gift makes you indispensable to us, and it is why I want your help. That is the wrong question. The correct question is, what alternative do we have? To wait and die?
Слова.
Deep
Внутри
inside you
ощущаю
know
свою
your
ответственность.
responsibility. Trust me, we are more
Лишь
alike
похуже, чем
than you
ты
believe.
думаешь.
Good.
Хорошо.
However, there's one
Ну,
more thing
как
before the
перед тем, как
actual work
есть
begins.
еще кое-что.
I want you to join
С
our
ними
order,
копами. А для
and to
этого
do
тебе нужно
so you
пройти
have
тест
to pass a
испытания.
test, a trial. It is.
Так,
Whatever you think
независимо от
about
того,
our
что ты
story,
думаешь о нашей
we
истории,
are
мы
the
единственная
only
фракция,
faction
которая
that is strong enough to oppose the cycle.
противостоит циклу.
If you want to be part of our mission,
Если ты хочешь
you
стать
need to have
частью
access
нашей
to
миссии,
our
тебе
knowledge
следует
and resources.
знания и
There
ресурсы.
will be voices
Вот
in
не
the
будут
order
голоса,
speaking
которые
against your
выступают против
admission,
нашего.
as they are speaking against the presence of the Naramese mages. Consider it an
Считай
honor
это
or a
честь
necessity. It is up to you.
только от вас.
It is the trial the
Они,
novices
которые
have to
должны
pass
пройти
in order to be
проходить, чтобы стать
exalted to the
хранителями,
role of
только
a
лучшие
keeper. Only the best
ставятся
students
к
of the
ним,
squad
хотят
are
иметь
allowed
вид
admission.
или
And even though you have not,
пройти.
at this very moment, 2 novices are on their way to the testing grounds.
Не
I have
известили,
informed
как
them
это
about
пройти.
your arrival. I have only
Я с
slight
ними очень
acquaintance with
мало
them.
знаком. Однако
However,
я знаю, что
I
они
know
очень
that they are both
талантливы.
very
Упорно работают
talented
для
and have been
подготовки к
working
испытанию.
hard
Вот
toward
увидишь.
the test. But see them for yourself.
хорошо,
At
теперь
the
пойти.
border to the heartland,
На
near
границе
the
Средиземья,
Whispered
далеко
Woods,
от шепчущего
they
леса,
will be
они
waiting
будут
for you there. Take the myret,
Возьми
talk to
мир,
Signet
да.
Master Bartar,
Говори с ним.
and hand him this package.
Окей.
And then
Затем следуй
follow his
его
orders.
приказам.
Oh, one more thing.
А, и вот еще
It
что.
might be
Само собой,
self-evident, but keep your knowledge about the
знание
death of the
смерти это же
Lightborn to yourself.
о себе.
I do not believe you can do any real harm. But in the worst case, path-abiding people will consider you a heretic. After the cycle has been stopped,
цикл
we
будет
will deliberate
но
on how we
абсолютно
deal with the matter. If and how we tell our people about it.
Ну и
Not
сейчас
now, that is for sure. Now, leave.
приходи. Чем
The
быстрее,
sooner we can dispense with this formality, the better.
тем лучше. Поехали. Второй уровень. Хорошо. Слушай, идем. Быстро. Нужно принять дальше путь. Пока мы не прокачались нормально, мы не можем эти уровни миссии переходить. Вот. Справиться не могу. С кем?
My Dame Deluna. And I felt. Well, seems the Grandmaster is crazy.
Now look at that. It's the prodigy.
Ты оказался в Ордене.
Now look at that. Someone who's actually
Это гляньте,
interested in
неужели
us as
кто-то из...
people rather than in our knowledge about the
Я только
Pyreans.
не...
But it's your lucky day.
Но сегодня ты
I really wouldn't mind a good talk right now. Hold on a second. Arizalian brandy.
Виски бренди.
Vintage, 82
С 2014 года. Что скажешь?
What do you say? A glass and a good talk?
Я в любом случае
There are
хотел
a couple of
задать тебе
things I
пару
wanted to ask
вопросов.
you anyway.
Чего
All
ты?
right then.
Ладно.
When I hear you say that, I don't regret for a second that I never came back to Ostium,
Все-таки странно.
even though I've thought about it from time to
Порой не
time.
думаю об этом. Больше похоже на...
Wow.
О, наконец нашелся кто-то, не побоявшись сказать мне в это лицо.
Yeah,
Ага,
I've
есть.
got some Scarak blood in me, though
Хотя
comparatively
и
little in regards
куда
to how much
меньше,
it
чем это
shows.
выглядит со стороны.
My grandfather
Мой
used to
дед,
serve
он
in the
служил
South
в
Realms
морской
Marines.
пехоте Южной Земли.
One day they captured a
В один
ship of
прекрасный
Scarak
день они
raiders,
захватили
some of
корабль,
them women.
из которых
Stories say he fell in love with one of them, and
история гласит, что он
Yeah.
влюбился в одну из...
you can connect the dots.
Он
But
расписал
to answer
факты,
your
делает
original
вывод.
question, yes, I'm
Очень
from Ostium.
проста. Я из
Though we fled the city
Хотя,
around 10 years ago.
около 10 лет назад мы
Right
бежали из
choice,
города.
as I
Это был
probably don't
правильный
need to
выбор.
tell you.
И думаю, очевидно, почему.
The temple was always a bunch of
Он
fanatics.
всегда был.
But that bastard high priest Janus gave the word butcher an entirely new
Всё.
meaning. I know.
Есть
And
такое?
Nah,
Не,
I
я
hardly
почти
know
ничего не
anything about
знаю.
her. Only that they were raiders and that
Петра,
she
не то,
fled
что
about
она
2 years
сбежала
after
спустя
giving birth
примерно
to
2
me.
года
Poor
после меня.
grandpa. You
Бедный
should have
дедушка.
seen how people reacted to the way I looked. Even as a kid,
Даже когда
they
я
always
был
looked at
очень
me and my
маленьким,
almond-shaped eyes as if they were expecting me to
ждали,
pull
что
out a
я
skull
буду
fetish any second and start putting curses on anyone in the
Чуть
vicinity.
простятся с Риной.
True words.
Как мысли?
Warriors of the Creator. War against the infidels.
Война против
The Creator's
дети
children don't even
талантов.
sugarcoat how radical their faith is anymore. And still, so many people join their ranks. It's fucking insane. But then again, I guess that's religion for you.
Безумие. Но опять же,
Don't think for yourself
не
anymore.
думай, что
Let someone else
возможно
do it for
другим
you.
делать это за тебя. По
At
крайней
least it
мере,
was for my brother. I had. He was about
Ну,
15 years
думаю,
older than me, and was always a troubled child. Rakul. That was his name. You know, my family.
всё. Будем терять вопрос. Ничего.
Me, stew, roast pork. Anyone?
He was about 15 years older than me, and was always a troubled child. Rakul. That was his name.
Оля, знаешь,
You know, my family was very
что
wealthy
много
before
того,
we fled.
нашел.
Drapers for generations.
Поколение
The best in Ostium. I suppose that's why my father expected so much from Rakul, since I, as a woman, wouldn't have been allowed to take over the business when my father would have retired.
Управлять
But
бизнесом.
Rakul, he just wasn't made out for it, you know? He was shy and introverted.
Попки нельзя.
Never had a hand for money.
Стремился к
I can't remember how often
Не могу
father
даже
told him he was a
вспомнить,
disgrace to the family.
что позор наш семьи.
You can call it that, yes.
Да, можно сказать и так.
Looking back, I think the
Я
temple only gave him
понимаю.
what father wouldn't. A perspective. The feeling of being.
Не дал отец перспективы,
He
ощущение
spent
черности.
almost all of his time in the temple after his conversion and knew the entire Rania, their holy scripture, by heart. Well, and one day, he announced that simply
Всё
attending the masses wasn't enough anymore. He would join the temple's
Заявил,
warriors.
что просто выходить в класс.
Damn right. That's what these
Именно.
bastards
Вот что
do.
делает
They
это.
exploit the vulnerability of people like him and indoctrinate them
По
with
всей
fucking
слабости
bullshit.
людей, потом их
And once that's done, they send them to fight for their
Получается, они
own
отправляются
causes.
их
In other
воевать.
words, their own interests, like pawns on a
Словами.
chessboard. And if they die, then they call it a fucking honor.
пушки.
I'm sorry, my dame.
Прости, мам.
Your youngest son just died. But
Конечно,
don't
что
worry,
погиб.
he's
Не
in a better
волнуйся,
place
она
now, eating
сейчас
grapes and
в
drinking
мире.
honey.
Кушать виноград,
What's
как
solace,
сам
isn't
дом.
it? Now, do you have any other neglected
у вас
children
есть-
for us? We're running short on material.
Ресурсы.
Damn it, I hate those bastards.
Ну,
I
вижу.
hate them so much. He was slaughtered.
Его
hacked into
зарезали.
pieces by Chancellor Baratheon's cavalry.
Куски.
That was before the peace treaty.
Я была
I'd be surprised if they taught him what end of a
Я была
lance to
рубинец,
stab
если
with
бы
before they sent him into the field.
колоть нужно
But,
стрелять.
well,
Но так или иначе,
I guess
была
that answers the question you
рубинец.
asked me up in the temple, doesn't it? I was sick of seeing people using religion for their own
Ну,
ends.
того, как
Creator, Lightborn, the Great Spirit. Same shit, different name.
какой
And you know
Бог?
what? No matter how much chaos the death of the gods caused, I don't regret being a part of it. Not in the least. It was the
Так
right
было
thing to do.
правильно всего.
Anyway, I'd say we call it quits for now, okay? It was good talking to you, but I'm dying for a nap. Take care.
Было приятно поговорить. И всё.
Mead, stew, roast pork.
Ну,
Anyone?
еще. Сколько? Наша миссия.
An outlander.
Ну, это поговорили с Шарей.
Part of this
Что вы хотите? Дальше в путь дорогу. Хорошо. Ясно.
The shackles of lust, presented by the poets.
Идем.
This doesn't work, sister, no matter how hard I try.
Yes, and there you have the problem.
Please, I'm so hungry.
Так, идем.
Evening.
Walk blessed.
Идемте. Дорогу. В смысле? Оп. Ночью, правда, уж поспать до утра хотя бы. Далеко идти. Ага.
Some shifts never end.
Отлично. В принципе. Идем. Вперед. Какое-то испытание. Капуста. Ну, картошка. Блин. Вроде все плавает, может. Вроде можно сократить так. Путь. До цели. Небольшой. Верно же? Так. Так. Так, иди. Почему я перепил? Блин, что так? Ай! Не надо. Блин. Не плавно здесь. Шоссе. Давай, 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 все. Здесь хорошо. Ослик. Ослик. Вперед. Крысы. Встаньте. Встаньте, крысы. Просто не лезьте в это. Эти дела. Разбойник. Все. Так, идем дальше. Так. Блин. Наши. Вроде нормально, убежали. Блин, нашло что-нибудь. Понимаемся. Бродяга. Ну-ка. Так вот. Ну вот так. Птичка, соль. Где железная броня? Ты ё-моё, ты еще тут остался. А, все. Вот твой ДНД. Место бандитов. Ну вот, идем дальше. Труп местного бандита.
So much to do, so little time.
Yes.
Да. Помоги сразу то, что мне не пройти испытание.
Oh, yes. You're the prodigy.
Я ожидал чего-то
I was
иного.
expecting something else. I hope you're aware of what
Если ты
you're getting
понимаешь,
yourself
что
into.
связано с
Our
тем,
novices
послушники
trained
пока
for
тренируются
years
в
for
этой
this
шкале.
trial. And as much as I
Уважаемый
respect the
министр считает
Grandmaster,
это
I think
ленностью.
this is naive. In other words,
Чем будет
it will be
спокойно.
dangerous. Be aware of that.
В виду.
Oh, look at that.
Посмотрите на
It's
него.
a bold
Смелый хвостук.
swashbuckler. But
Хорошо.
fine, as you like. Then it seems
Когда
I'm
знаешь, он
granted the
в КС начнет.
extraordinary honor of exalting the
Вот он.
first pathless in the history of the order to a keeper.
Остальные
The others will scream for joy. Give me the package the Grandmaster gave you, and say hello to your new
Стерпи,
comrades.
ссылку.
I have to
Учитель,
go
великий
prepare
магистр, иди
something.
куда пизда.
I don't want to
Не
hear
хочу
it.
это слушать.
You're prattling.
Главное, я не
I
хочу
don't want to hear
слушать.
it.
Просто уходи.
Just shove off. You have to ask.
Что
This
спрашиваешь?
country
Да
is going
странно.
downhill, and you are living proof of it, my friend.
Сначала Америки.
First, Nevermere's wild mages are allowed to
Всем
walk on the
правильно.
holy
Вот это,
temple ground.
это бордель.
Then mercenaries are hired, and now you.
Теперь ты
An
чужеземец.
outlander, a pathless. We've trained for years to stand here, and until now, I
Снег
thought
глаз.
this country respected its traditions. That's my problem. Now get out of my sight.
Ну и ладно. Идем. Тут тоже еще есть. Пользователь.
What? Oh, hello.
Привет.
You're our unexpected addition, aren't you?
Неожиданное
The
пополнение,
prodigy?
верно? Одарение.
It does, actually. I'm Kalia Sakarish. By my
Ну,
path,
конечно,
novice and
новичок.
aspirant to the first
Новичок
sigil.
к первому силе.
I have been told what you did in Old Rashengrad.
Их деяния.
That you saved the excavations and fought
Как
back the
вы
mercenaries all on your
спасались.
own. An astonishing feat,
Красиво,
truly.
поразительно
You
подумать.
have my respect for that.
И уважение.
I know, but you tried.
Я знаю.
You know, I'm really curious as to what
Мне
the
интересно,
mercenaries
что
thought they
вообще
were
было
doing.
на...
Someone willing to attack the Holy Order is either extremely powerful or extremely naive.
наивно.
Anyway, it's been an honor to
Что
meet
бы то
in
ни
person.
было, для меня
Let's
было
talk
честью познакомиться с тобой. Ну, тоже. Ну что ж, ну хоть эти надо. Так. Что теперь? Все, поговорили. А с этим надо опять поговорить. Ну, ну.
Walk blessed, friend. About Myrids. What is there to tell?
Ну что сказать,
Beautiful animals,
красивые животные,
majestic.
величайшие
In the
дикие
time before
животные.
the Blood Moon Revolt, a long time ago, tame Myrids like this one here was really... Nowadays, well... Oh, well, that's hard. And through those clicking sounds, I also tell them where you want to go before you mount them. Nowadays, well, you can guess.
Понятно,
Riding a
телепортировал.
Myrid has become as ordinary as riding a
Скоро
mule.
такого.
But, who am I to complain?
Хорошо. Каточек. Еще сундук. Тебе снизу. Ну вот.
Any questions?
Вопросы?
Long story. Simply put, they come
Реально,
from a
чистоту
special
они
kind
нас
of
хотят.
mushroom that has infested this forest,
Реально.
and staying near them worsens the arcanist
Нас не-
fever. So, in case you're
Так что если
thinking
я
about
подумаю,
exploring further, take some magical
из
protection
защиты
and some
немного
ambrosia with you.
амброзии.
Good. Stay close to me.
Готов. Идем.
But it's too late for that now. Koarek would have conquered the city. Then he will be shaken.
Не будет стыдно. Так. Флешбеки. Это было это. Вспоминание.
So this is the Whispering Forest. Fascinating.
Шепчущий лес, невероятно.
I've read a lot about it,
Настолько
but never
мечтал,
actually seen
ни
it.
разу не видел.
Poor thing.
Няшка с моим
My brothers and I have seen the
мы
border
сами видели
countless many
гробниц. Я
times.
уверен, что тебе научить.
I bet you know all about
Спасибо.
the Undercity's rat holes instead.
More of them.
Prepare yourself.
I'm
That
too
was a-
old for this.
200.
What? Oh, did you know?
Неужели? Что же тебе
So,
появилось?
what did you see? A horde of naked scarag women child?
Нет.
Okay, look. You're very impressive and talented,
Что у
I
тебя есть
get
талант, и
it.
ты можешь
But
это...
please, spare me this rubbish about vision. Tealor always had a fondness for those kind of things, but I'm not
ладно.
really one for all that. So,
Идем дальше.
let's keep going.
Есть 100%.
Get ready.
Prepare yourself.
I'm too too old for this.
Слишком старый такой. Вот. Дальше.
What?
Ничего. Идем дальше. Вот член старик. Ну ничего.
Wait, can you see that?
Вы видите это?
Yes, that man. What is he
Да, это
doing?
мужчина. Что он делает?
He's probably just a traveler.
Все, он должен быть.
He shouldn't be here. No merchant in his
Мне
right
не
mind
торгуется в здравом
voluntarily
уме, не
traveled through the
отправится бы
whispering forest.
по своей воле.
We'll go take a look at him.
Жить
Stay ready.
Сейчас поднимемся. Поднимем какую-то.
She's with me now, forever.
Kirosh.
What? You there? Who are you and what are you doing here?
Здесь делаешь?
She's with me now, forever.
What are you, deaf?
Его
Identify
зови
yourself.
немедленно.
His eyes. Master, this is the red madness.
Красное безумие.
Shit. Of course.
Ну конечно.
You will put away that pickaxe right now, my sir, and then get on your
Потом
knees.
She wanted to leave. Don't you
понимаю.
understand?
Она хотела уйти.
She wanted to leave
Она хотела
me,
меня покинуть.
just
Прям
like
вот
that.
так.
This is
But now,
disgusting.
she will
Родители.
stay.
By the righteous path. Have you lost your mind?
I could ask you the same thing, damn it. Did you forget
вопрос,
what
черт побери,
Magister
если я
Yarrow
говорю, что
did to the
магистры-
novices? This man could have attacked us at any
В любой
moment.
момент.
Oh, really?
Да неужели?
Malthus protect us from your cunning. But did the thought ever cross
А
your
теперь
mind
никто не
that one needs to understand a disease
болезнь-
in order to heal it? And that some
Аптекари
apothecary might have
отдали
given
бы
their
рук,
left
чтобы
hand for a
заполучить
living
живого пациента.
patient?
This, you're not being fair.
Справедливый
Master.
магистр, я лишь пытался защитить
I
вас.
was only protecting us.
Like what you did? You behaved
Ничего
like an
подобного,
idiot.
черт возьми, ты вел себя как полный идиот.
The other
И да,
masters might ignore that fact due to your
другие магистры, может, и закрыли бы на это
and
глаза
your
в
bloodline. I get that.
серьезности.
But if something like
Но если
this ever
нечто
happens
подобное
again,
еще раз,
you
ты
will
будешь
be
отстранен
suspended
от
from the rites and will spend the rest of your life
всю оставшуюся жизнь за
polishing
полировкой
prayer bags in
семечек в
the
святилище.
sanctum.
Ясно? Ясно
Do
варилось?
I make myself clear?
He really was trying to protect us, Master.
Магистр, не сильно
Do
послушно
I
сказал.
make myself
Ясно выразились.
clear?
You,
Да, магистр.
Master,
Простите меня за мой поступок.
and I beg your forgiveness for my offense.
Granted.
Принято.
Now let's push on. We will take care of the body after the ritual.
Так. Так. Идем.
Here it is. The first foothold. This is where Malthus's
Вот и он,
vassals
первый
erected their
фотофон.
first camp. So behave yourselves accordingly. You too, prodigy.
Тебе это знакомо. Так.
Well then, before we
Итак,
start,
прежде чем мы
there's
начнем
something I need to tell you. Something
сказать
important.
кое-что важное.
The rumors
Слухи
concerning
относительно
the
смерти
deaths of the Lightborn.
Правдив.
They're true.
What?
Что?
The gods are dead.
Боги мертвы.
They
Они
fell
пали
2
порог.
winters ago beneath the sword of an
Ничего
unknown
не
traveler.
известно.
We,
Ну, то
that is,
есть
the
орден,
Order,
давно бы
have known
обнаружил.
about this for quite some time now, but
Историю.
haven't told the common people yet. But since the
До сих
two,
пор,
the
поведовые,
3 of you intend to take the trial, there's
испытания
no
нет
way to
большего
disguise the
смысла
truth
скрывать
anymore.
правду.
But how can a
Как?
god
Бог
die?
умереть?
There was a prophecy as old as the
Само
Lightborn
пророчество столь
themselves,
же
in which there
древнее,
was
как
talk
самим
of a
рождественским светом,
shadow god who would end the era of
которые
gods.
положили конец.
And it came
И вот
true.
пророчество сбылось.
I'm
Вижу.
sorry.
You're
Он же.
sorry. You're telling us that the gods have been killed, and you are sorry. What's
Просто
next?
жаль. Интересно, что случилось дальше. Завтра свет солнца.
Tell us that this is a test, Master.
Знаете, что это и есть?
It is, isn't it? A test of our
Сомнение
faith.
нашей веры?
No, the light
Рожденный света мертвы.
But hard
Как
as
бы
it may be to accept, we cannot
сейчас мы
afford
не
to
можем.
fall into a spiritual crisis right now. We
The order of the gods. Malthus's order was created
Мы
to
созданы для
protect
защиты
the light
на
bulb.
свет, если все, что
And what you're saying, this blasphemy is
правда,
true,
значит, мы
then
ничего
we're
не сможем.
meaningless. We failed, don't you see
Разве вы
that?
это не видите?
Oh, by the black guardian, I just can't believe
Я
it.
просто не
And
могу
though I
это
shan't be seen, thou shalt live by my virtue. Revelation, verse 137. I know it's hard, Dunmore, but if this is true, we have to show strength and keep
Но
on
если это
believing in
правда, мы
what the
должны
Lightborn
быть
stood
сильными и
for,
продолжать верить
which is the idea of peace
в идеи
and...
мира.
Oh, just shut your mouth, Sakaresh.
Да, просто
If anything, you lowborn scum are living proof that the order is going downhill. Do you really think I don't know about the village? You're a damned witch, and if this were the old times, you would have been crucified long time ago.
You don't mean that, Dunmore.
drop it, for heaven's sake. We're all on the same side here.
No, we are not. This wench doesn't have any right to wear the white robes. And if you would spend more time with the holy scriptures instead of your brandy bottle, you would see it as well. But no, you just...
Shut up! I swear to you, one more word and you will wish that I just suspended you.
But...
No buts. Do you understand?
Yes.
I hope so, for your sake. Just be
Надеюсь,
glad
наверное,
that this is a time when we need skilled mages more than ever. Just be glad.
чем когда-либо. Просто радуйся.
Now enough of this. Our
Теперь
demeanor
хватит, потому что
defiles
поведение
the sacred
оскорбляет.
place. There will be enough time for depression and
Депрессия,
personal
кризис
crisis
личности.
after the trial. Let's recite the holy
Повторим священные
words.
слова.
Thou art my light,
Ты мой свет.
my glimmer at the horizon. Thy name is my sacrament, and thy path I will honor. In life as in death. May your light guide me. Good. As you know, this trial will test the fortitude of your spirit. Because this is what distinguishes a keeper from a soldier. What distinguishes a wise man from a fool.
Помните,
Keep that in mind. Now, drink the potion I
эти
gave
зелья,
you.
которые я вам дал.
You first, prodigy. Let's hope the Grand
Кино
Master is
действительно
right
ищет
about
тебя.
you.
Ну, сами, временно надо спать. Ну, куда ночный рисуется? Здрасте.
Oh no.
Нет, я знал, что
No, no. I knew I
Джон
wouldn't be the
сказал
last
сказку о
one.
духе.
Did he also tell you the tales about the Keeper's spirit? He lured you into a trap, you know,
Ну, в ловушку,
And you
понимаешь?
fell
Ну,
for
вот ты
it.
здесь, потому что ты
because you're arrogant,
прямо как я, как
just as I am,
когда-то.
as I was. Of course not.
Почему? Всегда почему?
At least not according to your definition of the word. But then again, what is reality
Какой
anyway?
реальность?
If I told you that you
Я
and your
скажу тебе, что
friend
ты
Sirius
Sirius
actually
на
lie
самом деле.
dead at the bottom of the sea, and that everything that has
Что
happened so
происходит
far,
до сих пор,
your journey to Ark, the search at the Sun Coast,
Это
is
сон,
only a
сможешь ли?
dream, would you be able to recognize the truth? The answer is no,
Потому что ты не хочешь меня.
because you don't want to be dead.
Я же буду заставить
Therefore,
тебя
your
видеть.
mind will do anything to
Сам
make you
есть
believe
реальность.
this entire dream you've had was and is reality. doesn't it?
Скажи мне, да.
Tell me, what is time to the dead and dreaming anyway? The last second before the water floods into your lungs. The very last instant before it tears them apart. In your mind, it could be an eternity. A self-created sanctuary built from nothing but your wishes. But what's the point in talking anyway? You don't want to believe me. And I'm tired of trying to make you. Now leave me alone before we make the suppressor even angrier. He doesn't like words. He likes the silence. What? I haven't told you about him? Oh, that's so typical. The suppressor. He's the reason why we will be imprisoned here forever. Why we can't access our feelings and wishes. And he does it because he wants us to lose hope. To stop believing. And you know, sometimes I wonder if that's exactly what we humans are, what I have to do to finally be free. Give up. Detach myself from the dreams of the past. Who knows if there were anything else than phantasms to begin with. But no. No, not yet. It's too early to surrender. And isn't that what makes us human anyway? To hope. And to just keep on waiting for that one miracle that will end the pain once and for all? Yeah, I'll wait. And you will wait with me forever.
Отлично. Идите с старого места.
What the? How did you do that?
Тебе это удалось?
You simply opened it?
Все эти годы она не...
But that's impossible. All these years it's kept me from escaping, and you just... Come on. We have to look.
Далеко не пойдем.
We have to look and see what's outside. We won't get far, but...
Смотрите. Вот этот ножичек. Не скрылся. Вот и жарили тут. А у меня нет, да, тут? Нет. Дымки, что ли? Стой! Куда?
By the gods! These are the scourges of the suppressor. They want to punish us.
Фитнес. Зелень. Варенье. Ну, стол лепёт. Видите? Метелка. Тоже сгодится. Все годится. это мы назад пришли. Идти. Убили.
So cold. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to go. After all, I mean, yeah. Yes, the cell is small, but at least it's safe.
Осторожно, покрывсами. Не сизвались на хорошо. Потому что ты чё? Раз, два, раз, два. Опа. Ну, так вот так. Получается, по-моему. Остаемся. Ловушки. Разумеется. Кто в них угодил? Я. Так. О, все заново. Я же не сохранился. Блин, я так далеко пришел. Я это что за лед пошел? Не понял. Не понял. В прошлый раз без льда было все нормально. Тут мне раз-два и все, и спали.
By the gods, these are the skirts of the compressor. They want to punish us.
Ну-ка давай. Аккуратненько. Так, а что так мало жизни осталось? Не понял. Здесь лучше было. Плохо. Там мясо можно. Близко. Водила. Вернемся. Стой!
Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to go. After all, I mean, yeah. Yes, the cell is small, but at least it's safe.
Чего? Это здесь нельзя? Стой! Ай-яй! Ай, ну что ж ты льдом кидаешься? же больно. Это очень больно. Неприятно. Стой! Как-то так получается. Блин. Второй раз. Тут дольше сохранились. Благо сейчас сохранились.
Haven't we been here before? By the gods, everything here looks so similar. It's a maze. Oh, really? We should never have left. This will be our doom. Oh, no. No, no, no. Do you see it?
Хлеб можно.
All the cells, they're all empty. And there's blood.
Хлеб нельзя.
Oh no. There were people in there just like us. They didn't know their place either. And now they're dead. They've simply dissolved. Because they dared disobey the suppressor.
Я это занят.
This is what will happen to us too.
Понятно.
Oh no. No, no, no. Do you see it? All the cells, they're all empty. And there's blood. Oh no.
Они долго закидались.
People in there just like us. They didn't know their place either. Now they're dead. They've simply dissolved. Because they...
Куда ты? Что делать? Что осталось? Ничего. Хорошо. Вообще обратно.
Oh no, no! Can't you see?
Видишь?
We're back where we...
Как будет? Фушки. Нет.
What? Suppress his punishment. It will be horrible. No, you haven't. Because you're blind. The suppressor is here, in every single stone, in every bone, in every drop of blood. Well, I should have known. I mean, what can you expect from someone who has killed his entire family? I followed you because for a brief moment, you made me want to believe, and now you've dragged me into the abyss along with you. No, there isn't. Just look at us. Look at what we are. We are the dead. Of course I'm a part of you, and you are a part of me. Isn't that obvious? But I should have known you wouldn't understand. You're too weak. You always were. Well, well. So you figured it out? Yes. I am what keeps you in this place. Was it blind rage that made you act, or have you truly understood who I am? Have you understood what drives you and determines your actions? The salt corrodes your spirit, and the water fills your lungs is cold. But you haven't found it, child, have you?
Где ты? Есть.
Oh, hey. Good to see you awake. How are you feeling? In the temple. The curarium, to be precise. You were brought here when you were traveling with that Ixon guy. I think the others are already awake, but I didn't want to leave you here, so I thought I'd just stay. I mean, hey, you are a keeper of the first sigil now, aren't you? I believe congratulations are in order. Don't mention it. Bad, though, that this keeperness... Do you know why? Because you're pathetic. Simply pathetic.
I said, you are pathetic. At first, we believed it would be more exciting this time. But now that we've seen the new prophet, our hopes are gone. You're a joke.
A nobody who let his only friend kick the bucket.
As if you'd ever accept that. You humans are always so damn persistent, aren't you? Why? Why can't you just let go?
Because in the end, you are powerless, just as all those before you. And you, prophetess, you are the biggest joke of all.
You are nothing but an urchin.
A weakling.
And a murderer.
And that is why you will burn. All of you. The cleansing will happen, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. What have you done to us?
Так, состояние страха. Ключевое следствие. Единственное политическое следствие вашего существования есть ваше уничтожение. Это будет.
We wanted to reach you, and so we did. Even though the result is rather sobering. Now wake up. Keep on suffering the mist.
Искусственно. Люди.
Thank Malphus. I was starting to think I was the only one. How are you? You look exhausted. Of course, sorry. That remark was a little redundant. But it's good to see the Grandmaster was right after all. I woke up just a few hours earlier, and he was here in the meantime. He didn't doubt for a single second that you would make it. But I suppose mutual congratulations are in order. We made it. We passed the trial. Almost, yes. All that is left to do is to take the oath, and then Grandmaster Aranthiel will exalt us to the keepers of the first sigil. Speaking of whom, he also told me some things while you were asleep. About the Pyreans, about these dreams, and of course, about this cycle. This is so bizarre, really. At first we're told out of nowhere that the gods have died, and now humanity is on the brink of extinction. This is a lot to take in. Hard to say. I never had those dreams the Grandmaster talked about, even though I'm magically gifted. But then again, I always had the feeling that the Red Madness was more than an ordinary disease. Well, I suppose all of this, at least now I can understand why the Grandmaster was willing to break all the traditions of the Order just to get you exalted to be a keeper. According to him, most of our battle against the cycle will stand or fall with you. Yes, I believe that. It's a great responsibility you've been given. And as impressive as your skills are, I would not want to change places with you. Well, as I said, we both have to take the Holy Oath. You should talk to the Grandmaster as soon as you're ready. He's waiting for you in the Emporium. Right. Dunmore. The apothecary examined him about an hour ago, and it doesn't look good. It's likely that he'll never wake up again. He was impulsive, yes. But to some extent, I can understand why he... You know, Dunwar was one of those people who tried to gild their insecurity with boastful behavior. The reality is that he was the last of his bloodline, and his faith in the path and his destiny as a keeper were all that he had left. And who knows, maybe he would have been a great help to the Order with the right guidance. But I guess Master Bartar's revelation was just too much for him. It's hard to be told that everything you've lived for was a lie. Yes. All of the Dalmordans fell victim to the great flesh maggot plague of 8215. Actually, it was almost sad to see him running around and boasting about his nobility, though everyone knew that without the help of the Order, he would have probably ended up living in a shack in the Unders, if you can call that living. Well, maybe I just don't show it as much. But yes, in a way, you're probably right. I suppose that the Grandmaster said, that's true. A lot of crimes. Imagine you're the king. The invasion catches you. Will you use the... Or do you send them in? It would, yes. But what if your foray fails and ends up being the reason why the Scarab can break through the city's fortifications? Wouldn't that too make you responsible for all the townsfolk they would kill once they got in? What I'm trying to say is, it doesn't matter what you do. If your attempts to risk... Of course, there's a... As I said, I don't mean to absolve... I suppose the answer depends on whether you're in the mood for some gloomy talk. Sooner or later you'll hear it from someone else anyway, so why not from me first? As you wish. Where should I start? Maybe with the fact that I don't remember anything that happened before my 6th winter. I don't know where I was born, and I wish I knew. What I do know, though, is that the first memory I have is of waking up in the middle of some village. It was dark, and I felt dizzy and, I don't know, empty. That's probably the best way to describe it. I eventually found the strength to get up and look around, and Well,
Слушай, тогда я...
that's when I realized what was actually going on around me. The entire village. It had been destroyed. There were corpses everywhere. Men, women, children, and the houses had been crushed as if some mad god had rampaged through the streets there. And it had all just happened hours before because whatever it was, I didn't have much time to think about it. As soon as I got up, I saw 3 riders coming through the smoke. One of them got off his horse, ran toward by the name of the sun. It's strange to talk about it like this. It's been so long, but the memory feels as if it had happened yesterday. Well, it turned out the riders were hunters who had come from... They must have... The reason they thought... Apparently, I was wearing torn clothing, and no matter what the apothecary... For you, maybe. They leave to go hunting, and when they come back, probably... Truth be told, I try not to think about it too much. And actually, I even made it to Ark all by myself, which didn't turn out to be much of an improvement in the end because I was pathless. Yes, thinking about it now, I actually wonder how I made it through my time down there. But maybe that's one of the advantages. Still, the winters down there were... Yes, otherwise I would not be here. He saw me, and he knew what he had to do, is how he put it. Of course, the Order wasn't too happy about a pathless child in the Scuola, just as some aren't happy about you. So maybe I was some kind of substitute. That's right, we do. I guess now you understand why I was never as... Yes. No, I guess I'm not. He does. One of those hunters, from then on, they added names to the derogatory. Yes, maybe. You know what's funny? To some extent, I'm glad to be who I am. But I'd say that's enough of the gloomy stories, don't you think? There will be plenty of time for chatter in the future. Maybe. You should. It's already late, but if you want, I can show you the most important places in the temple before you go to the Emporium. What do you think? Good. Then get your gear from... Yes?
Ну что ж, смотрите вашего... Наконец-то.
You should reclaim your... Oh then, let's go.
Сейчас переоденемся и пойдем. Секундочку. Так. Ничка. А. Портфельчик. Мой портфель. Идем. Ну, проходи, что ли. Так.
This is the sanctum. It's a place of silence and prayer, and also where we'll be exalted later.
I got a good pipe of peace with that. Let's hope he knows what he's doing.
Yes.
Ладно, иди дальше. Что знать хотел? Клятки. Где-то не знаю. Не делиться с нами с клятками всякими.
Thou art my light, my glimmer at the horizon. Thy name is my sacrifice, and thy path I will honor. In life as in death.
Подсторонние есть. Потому что нету.
This is holy ground, Outlander. You do not belong here.
Идем.
Okay, I think you've seen this place before. We call this part of the temple the Chronicum, and in here is scattered the knowledge of the Order, written down in books and parchments. Plus, all of the experiments and research on artifacts and magic is done here. So it's a place you'll probably see often in the near future. Ah, and just below the Chronicum is the temple smithy. You should go there if you need equipment. Over there, that's the scuola and the quarters, where both the keepers and the novices live. There's also a training room where everything from swordplay to marksmanship can be trained and taught. You will find some skilled teachers there. Well, I think that's about it. You've already... Prepare myself, probably. Now walk blessed. I will see you soon.
Здесь. Впереди.
It sounds absurd.
I don't believe I know. The mercenary, he might not be the
Prophetess, good to see you. How do you feel? You've never been in any danger. If I had doubted your abilities, even to the slightest, I would have never spoken out. In any case, all that is left to do now is to recite the oath. Then we will finally deal with the more urgent matters. None of it, you'll see. The ceremony needs a little preparation, one day at least. Even if it hurts to lose more to people I knew. I believe that these beings are connected to the cycle. They must be the ones who cause it. You did? That is interesting. It must be related to our roles as emissaries. There is a connection between us. No. In any case, if they are indeed responsible, yes. Why do you ask? They did. A fair point. So, ironically enough, they reminded me that I was more... I especially felt that in the cloister. In fact, this is precisely what is missing. Yes. That a better word would be no. Well, yours is to read the echo, and I do not know. Good question. In their right, the Pyreans, but as for what happened before that a better word would be chess figures with their own will. Whatever force causes this, walk blessed, prophetess.
I can rain fire. Magisters never change.
This is holy ground, Outlander. You don't belong here.
Посмотрите, тут выход. Видите? Ладно. Ну, так понеси.
There you are. Here, a letter for you. What? Oh, thank you. Safe travel.
Поговорить.
And may his light guide you.
Посмотрим. Стоп, не кори. Успешного прохождения истории. Ты знаешь, как я отношусь. Ну, уже почти. Здесь надо поставить. Тихонько. Полегоньку. Что? Собрал? Тихо, сейчас.
I just don't see the fucking point.
Что в замке?
Beyond me.
Церемония. Подождем.
As you wish.
Идем. Дойдешь.
It is time. Come forward,
Пришло.
prophetess. I know what you are feeling. Mistrust. For it is the first time in the history of the Order that a stranger will receive the holy consecration. You consider it a treason against our charter, and therefore against us all. And indeed, it is true that traditions have strengthened the Order. We have ruled this land for millennia, and for millennia we have prevailed. And I know that what happened 2 years ago has unsettled you. Yes, we are in crisis. Yes, our foundation seems to be shattered. And now you believe that I profane even what little is left by consecrating a pathless one. But you are wrong. It was always people that gave strength to the Order. People like you and me. Yes, we did serve the light, but because they embodied an idea. The idea of peace through stability. And even now, after their demise, we will pursue this idea. We are facing a threat that endangers the world as we know it. And to fight it, we need one thing above all others, the readiness to make sacrifices for the greater good. This woman, like Novice Courage, has shown this readiness. She is talented and has a gift, and thus carries responsibility. But instead of running from this responsibility, she faced it, found us. She passed the holy trial just as we all did, and therefore she is worthy of joining our ranks. Consecrated ones, repeat my words. This is the day when my old me dies away. For today, I receive the sigil.
This is the day when my old me dies away. For today, I receive the sigil.
From now on, I live to protect, by sword and mind, the path, my land, and those who are without strength.
From now on, I live to protect, by sword and mind, the path, my land, and those who are without strength.
Until death absolves me from my duty.
Until death absolves me from my duty.
Thus, you are elevated to keepers of the first sigil. Rise. Now let us all recite the holy words. Thou art my light, my glimmer at the horizon. Thy name is my sacrament, and thy path I will honor, in life as in death.
May your light guide me.
Leave now, brothers and sisters, and rest. We will need our strength. Go and get your armor at the temple's forge. After that, meet me in the Emporium. There's news. Ranks. After a novice has passed the trial, he is raised into the first sigil. And over the course of years, if he proves to be worthy, into higher ranks, up to the fourth sigil, which is held by the true Chesser and the Grandmaster, me. Walk blessed.
Walk blessed.
Prophet. You just don't get any younger.
Сохранять тяжелый, не тяжелый.
Why can't it ever be easy?
Получим. Броню там. Хорош. Интересно. поздний. Интересно.
А?
Эксперт. Почему нельзя зайти? Почему нельзя зайти? Где кузник? Подождите. Выходим. Нужно с утра идти. Ключ. С утра посмотрим. Давай до утра посмотрим.
So, you actually made it, Prodigy. Congratulations. Even though I'm not sure everyone is as glad.
Pathlessness, wherever you look. Where is this supposed to be? Let's hope he knows what he's doing.
Oh shit. I have to remember that.
One fades away at the end of the day.
Oh, you're an Eterna, aren't you? Your ears, they look different.
Какой день у вас уже был?
What blessed?
Здесь что? Так, здесь. А нет.
Prophetess.
Have you heard it? Apparently the Blue Islands Coalition sent an emissary here to Enderal.
Блин, где же мне доспехи взять? Нет, спать такие. Хорошо. Человек мужчина. Да, сюда. Даже до утра похрапнем. Храпанем. Так, русский. Утро. 9 часов. Заработал.
Well, well. This just doesn't make any sense. Right, verse 80, 100 times.
You're the one they call the prophet, aren't you?
Well met.
Подожди, мы не пришли.
Now look at that. It's the Protka. Not much. We haven't yet heard from the keepers old Aranthiel sent overseas, but their armory and weapons seem to belong.
Понятно. Ну теперь открыть.
Sure. You'll have to pay normally, though. As much as the Grandmaster favors you, metal and work don't come for free.
Серьезно? Где нормально конкретно? Держите. Закидывай.
Sure. You'll have to pay normally.
Подожди.
Sure.
Да
You'll have
блин.
to pay normally, though.
Не
As
то
much as
дело,
the
не то,
Grandmaster
не
favors
то,
you, metal and work don't come for free.
не то дело. Совершенно.
Ah, right. The highly debated new keeper. You suddenly have caused some uproar. I'll give you that. So, robes or plate?
Я дам денег.
Fine, here you go. And no matter what you think of all this, wearing this armor is an honor. That into your head. Most of us had to wait decades.
Ну, броню.
Walk blessed.
Ну вот. Есть. Надо будет свою броню. Хотелось посмотреть. Почему нельзя? Покажемся просто. Покажемся. Брони, так скажем. Тяжело. Чтобы легкую убрать, а нельзя такая легкая. А что это было? Еще что-то. Прыгаешь. Ну, отлично, есть.
Of course they have. You know how these bureaucrats are, but they will do it.
Very good. Thanks for your efforts, my friend.
Don't mention it. I just hope you know what you're doing. You know, many see the course the Order has taken since you came back as disquieting. Narazul's mages in the temple, an outlander as a keeper. It's a lot to take in.
I know, Jorik, but someone has to deal with the threat. And if we don't, no one will.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
Prophetess, did you find your way around? Good. It is important that you get adjusted to this place. It will be the base of all operations to come. Right now, we are still in the dark as to the true nature of this cycle. All we have are fragments, but we will change that. There are 2 trails we have found. I want you to go after both of them. The first one has to do with the stone fragments from Old Rashengrad. Pegast has... The Arcanists have already put it together, but we still lack a part of... The second trail revolves around the discovery we made in the Heartland. It could be a significant, if not the only prospect we have in this fight. Where do you want to start? I'll make it... We assume that in the... Well, this makes... And if Pegast... She assumes that... I want you to help her in any way possible. Maybe your gift can reveal... Yes, because... And even if the machine does not work, they were the 2... And while the Ishian value tradition... It's in a remote section of the Heartland. Keeper Sakaresh will accompany you there and show you the way. Good luck.
No, Пригнулся. Вот. На полке столешки. Поставить. Дела. Такие дела. Типа. Нет. Ничего нет. Письмо какое? Ключи. Что письмо? Подачик. Что-нибудь. Я прочитал письмо. Ты все прочитал.
Ah, there you are. The Grandmaster already briefed me on our mission. Shall we go? Yes, the ruin isn't far from here. Just meet me at the Myrids Tower in the Northern Heartlands. I will wait for you there once I finish my preparations.
Когда идти? Ну что ж, если мы попрощаемся все, продадим вещи, разгрузимся и пойдем по дороге. Спасибо за просмотр, подписывайтесь на канал, ставите лайки.